this is how to create the background blur that you just saw. So to create that, we are going to have a rectangle shape, and the shape is going to be 176 by 108. For the first one, you want to remove the fill color because you don't need that. But it's very important that you put this in a frame, because without frame, the prototype won't be able to read it. And we're going to call this over. And then we are going to duplicate this particular one here, and you can use Ctrl D for that, or you hold your Alt and you drag it. Then for the second one, we are going to add a linear to it. We are going to click on the color here, and then we are going to change this to linear first. Then you pick the color, this highlighted, the first one, you pick the pink. Then the second one, you're going to pick the second one, which is this blue. Yeah. Then when you're done picking it, you can play around with the states to find what you want best. So I think I like something like this, so I will just leave it like this, and I'm good to go here. So here I will now go ahead to make this give it an effect, because I want it to be glowing. I'll tap on this, and I'm going to make sure I give it a layer blur, and you increase it like to whatever saturation you want it to be. It's very much important that you don't set your frame to clip content. If you set it to clip content, it's just going to be like this. So you want it to be on clip, so it's going to have that natural glow flowing around. Then if you want to go an extra mile for this particular one here, you can duplicate this. Then on this second frame here, you can decide that, oh, you want to add stars to it. So you can just come here and you can click stars and just add it. Maybe this one, you can make it 4 by 4, because stars are actually very tiny, and make it white. Then you can just duplicate this separately. So here, maybe just randomly place the stars to wherever you want it to be. All right, I increase this to 8 by 8, Ctrl duplicate. You see, just randomly place the stars wherever you want it to be. So I'm just going to play with these two here. Then yeah, so after I've done with this, the next thing I want to do is I'll first of all highlight these first two, and then I'm going to make it a component. Select create multiple component, then I'm going to combine it as a variant. I will do the same for this particular one as well. You want to ensure you highlight everything, and you also multiple component combine as variants. Then you come here, you click on your prototype, then you want to link this to this second one. You want it to be while hovering, and you want to set it to smart animate, and you want this to be 1000 milliseconds. Same settings with this, while hovering. Perfect. So now we've gotten this particular one. We want to place it on this section, right? So you want to place it with this particular one. So I'll hold this, I'll copy this too, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to place it here on this section, right? So this is the first hover. I'll go to my design mode here. I want this particular one to be by this on top, right? While the second one, I want it to be directly on top, but like they should be by the side of each other. So I'll just arrange it. It's very important that you don't put this in front, so that it's not going to be too much, like it's not going to overshadow your content. So we are just going to highlight these two. I'm going to put it in an octo layout, and I'm going to move it to the back. See, I'll tap on this and I'm going to move it to the back, send to back. Now I've sent it to the back, so I'll tap on inside, and then I'll just Ctrl duplicate it. You see, I'll Ctrl duplicate it. So I've gotten what I wanted. Then I will now tap on the octo layouts of the hover state. So you see it has highlighted this way. I will now Ctrl duplicate it and bring it down. So you don't want to give it spacing. You can decide you want to, but I don't want to. So I'll continue Ctrl duplicating it till I have filled my screen. Now that I've filled the screen, I'll click on this and I'm going to click on play. So you see, this is how you get to create that glow that you see. If this was placed on top, it's going to be very difficult, but like this, it tends to follow your cursor. You see, this place don't have the star. You see how this place look like? Then you see here has the stars. You see how it looks like? So you can choose the one you want it to be. Either you like it plain or you like it with stars.